और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए हमारे YouTube चैनल स्टेनो नॉलेज हब को और दबाइए इस बेल आइकन को ताकि आपको हमारी वीडियो जल्द मिल सकें।
Words, 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 said a character in a well-known play. So much was said, so little done. In a way, our life is made up of words. It is through words that we give expressions to our ideas and through words that we can keep in touch with others people. We may write the word for other to read or we may speak the words for other to hear. But in either case, it is through words that we have been able to pass on the others the thoughts that are in our minds. Are words quite necessary to a highly developed state of thoughts? Are they necessary for the development of man to a state of increased knowledge and comfort? Can we indeed thinking without words? Much has been said and written on his last point, and some writers are quick to point out that we can think in picture without the use of words. Others believe that our thoughts are depend upon words, that we do not think of the things itself but of the words representing the things. Certainly, if we stop at any moment and ask, what was I thinking of? Then we find that we have been using words in our thoughts. The use of words in one great difference that set man apart from other animal. It is true that most living things seems to use sounds of some sort in their life with one another, but they do not use language as man does. So far as we can judge from historical records, man continued in a very earlier state of development until he began to speak. With the use of words, he developed more quickly, and when he learned to write down the words, his development increased at a very great. The written words seems necessary for the wide development of a people. With the written words, ideas can be passed on quickly and knowledge won by experience and hard work can be passed on to others who can then use the knowledge for their own purpose. After at first the written words could be used only by a few, as it was careful and beautiful written by hand, and one copy only existed of each piece of writing. Now, however, thousands of copies of a book can be turned out in a very short time, and the thoughts and ideas of one man can be read by millions. This has its danger, of course, as well as its advantage, for it may happen, and we have seen it happen, that a person with a powerful use of words can influence millions of people in the directions